Hello, Yapton School. One of the things I absolutely love doing is art, as many of you know. So I'm going to share with you now a quick art lesson, a 5-minute art lesson. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm timing it, which hopefully you would like to have a go at home. So one of the things that's really been inspiring me whilst I've been at home and doing some walking locally is all the blossom on the tree this time of year. I absolutely love it. So my art this afternoon is based on cherry blossoms, and you see these cherry blossom art works very commonly in Chinese and Japanese cultures. So what we're aiming for is something a bit like this. Okay, all right, some nice Japanese, so we're going to use some paint techniques to create a cherry blossom picture. All right, so you will need one piece of A4 paper, all right, pastel colours, light pink, light blue, light green, white is fine, but if you've got some pastel, and card would probably be better than paper if you've got it. But you know what, it's art, it doesn't matter, go with what you've got, all right. You need to fold that in half, okay. Once you've folded it in half and you've got a nice central line, you need to cut it down the middle. So you then end up with two pieces like this. Right, then the first thing we're going to do is we are going to paint the twig, the branches. So what we need for that, you can use any paint. It can be acrylic, poster paint. I wouldn't suggest oil paint with water because you do need to make this quite watery. Poster paint would be fine. And you just start to do a nice brown, black, doesn't matter, okay, sort of branchy colour, okay, make a nice thick line going down the middle, and then add lots of water to it. All right, so I've got my little tub of water here. All right, so add lots of water, and then the fun bit, get a straw and start to blow. Right, so you start to make the twig or the branch, which you're going to put the blossom onto in a minute. All right, so keep adding, say, and then once you've got it on there, just add a little bit more water to it, because the more water you add, the easier it'll be to be able to blow it. You want to blow it out to the sides as well, okay, because then that'll create other little branches. Okay, so you can do that. You're going to need a bit more water on that one. Okay. That's it. That's what I wanted. There you go. And then you can see, right, I have made a sort of twig branch that we might find on a blossom tree. But of course, at the moment, it doesn't have the blossom. So that's what we're going to do next. So allow that to dry. Okay, here's one I've done earlier, all right, on a pink piece of paper. That was just done with brown watercolour, all right, so you can just use, and that was just watercolour from a palette like this that you might have around at home, okay, all right. So once you've got that, next thing you're going to need is some pink, ideally pink, but it can be dark pink, light pink, could be white, could be yellow, you know, a nice, but you want quite a nice bright colour to sort of stand out. So I'm using some, I've mixed some red and some white. I'm just checking on the time. I'm going to have to hurry up because I've got to stick to my 5 minutes. Okay, mix that up. Okay, and then cotton wool bud, if you've got one. Right, if you haven't, the end of a pencil, the end of a wooden spoon, anything like that will work. And then you want to get that sort of 5-dot formation. Okay, right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sort of 5-dot formation like that, putting your petals, your blossom petals, onto the end of your branches. Doesn't just have to be at the end of the branches. You can put some further towards the bottom of the branch, and just keep adding to it, looking where you've got the branches, okay, and adding your blossom to the end of those branches. All right, okay, and then when you finish, you should end up with something like this. Okay, and what I've just added, just for a bit of fun at the end, is I've looked up a Japanese symbol for, you can find Japanese and Chinese symbols online. This is the one for strength, but you can find one for peace, for family, for love, for hope, all sorts of things. And it might be quite nice just to add that onto the bottom. There we go, cherry blossom picture.